Dan Walker, 45, is continuing to spend some time off Channel 5 News as he heals from his accident, which took place last Monday at a Sheffield roundabout. The former BBC Breakfast presenter has now shared details about the last thing he remembers before waking up at the side of the road surrounded by paramedics and police officers. Dan shared a lengthy column with the Sunday Times, a week after his accident. In it, he detailed his normal Monday that ended in the painful incident, before his memory goes blank. He said, "There are 4 lanes on the Waitrose roundabout. If the left-hand lane is lane 1, I positioned myself where I normally go, on the left-hand side of lane 3, one of the 2 lanes that enables you to turn right. I looked to my right and waited for a gap. I saw a gap, so I set off. And that is the last thing that I remember." Dan then shared how he woke up seeing green to realize it was 2 paramedics. He continued, "I could see myself watching the black screen and I looked as if a tiny white hole appeared in the middle of it and slowly got bigger until I could see 2 faces looking down on me." The Strictly star was met with controversy after dashcam footage of the accident was released. This left areas for driving campaigners to point blame at whose fault the accident was. A driving campaigner has argued Dan should have been using a nearby cycle lane that would have diverted him through a subway underneath the road, avoiding heavy traffic. Hugh Bladen, from the Alliance of British Drivers, told the Mail Online, "Neither Walker nor the driver is blameless. Walker should have used the safer route provided for him as a cyclist. Why do cyclists not use the facilities provided for them? And he is a cloth for wearing dark clothing. Cyclists should make sure they are clearly visible at all times." The driver appears to be starting to move to his left, presumably in preparation for taking the next exit. With signs everywhere, other traffic to consider and maybe trying to find his way, it is a simple mistake to Ms. Walker, possibly hidden by the A-pillar. If I were cycling I would not venture onto that roundabout." Dan has since responded to this in his column, admitting he is confident he was not at fault. The former Strictly star said, "There is still nothing there, which a large part of me is very happy about. I can't go into details at the moment because the police might take another week or so to publish their report, but, after talking to Connor, a police officer, I am confident that I am not to blame and I hope this can be resolved outside the courts." He also said has hated doing nothing and was looking forward to his prompt return to Channel 5 News. Dan hopes to return to work later in the coming week as long as the swelling and bruising goes down. He joined Channel 5 last year after leaving BBC Breakfast, having been on the show since 2016. Dan has been keeping preoccupied with his dog Winnie, with the journalist regularly sharing pictures of his pet Pooch staying vigilantly by his side.